Hey people, it's me again. So, anyways, as far as when it comes to my Mr. Okage channel, as far as that goes, uh, I stumbled upon this one service that was called like DocuSend, and it's where you can send your PDFs through snail mail as far as that goes, because especially if there are certain uh, people that aren't really that tech savvy, or it's just simply in the case of like YouTube, as far as what was going on with me, as far as with the DMCA counter notices keep getting rejected, automatically through email of that sort, you know. So this way, it's a way where it can't be just, ignored by a click of the button, because someone has to actually sign for it, i.e., registered letter of that sort. So, considering all of that, I think it just depends on how this sort of thing will play out in the coming weeks, I guess. But still, I have to. I also have to at least have to face that possibility that I may never get that channel back. Which is a bit of a bummer as far as that goes. But then again, it's just simply now that I'm just using my original Rukage 99 channel, because after all, you know, 15 years ago, this was when my channel was suspended uh, for community guideline strikes at one point, and then it was, what was it? And it was like at the end of May that year was when it got terminated for community guideline strikes, and then how many times I had to like file appeal after appeal and keep getting it rejected and all. And then at one point where where I had stumbled upon like the BBB, Better Business Bureau at one point, and where I had to file one complaint against YouTube. I think it took me at least 2 or 3 as far as getting my Mr. Okage channel back at one point, because when I had, strongly indicated that I may sue YouTube for not doing what I asked at that point. Yeah. And then it took me like multiple complaints against YouTube as far as that goes, when it came to this channel. And I basically had said the same thing at one point, that I would consider suing them, especially if I wanted to know why they keep rejecting my appeals. You just can't go around and just click, reject all without whatever reason it is, and especially if they're willing to say it in open court, because then they have to be truthful, you know. So that is just one of the biggest things as far as that goes, especially since I'm wearing the Law and Order shirt that one of my aunts gave me. So considering all of that, I guess we'll wait and see as far as if my Mr. Okage channel gets restored. So, anyways, talk to you guys later.